the Daytona 500, the Super Bowl of NASCAR, the really big race at the beginning of the year. That one, it's going to be a limited capacity. Normally they sell out. In fact, I think it's been 5 straight years they've sold out the Daytona 500. They got 100,000 seats in the grandstands. They got a 2.5-mile track, so they got a ton of infield space for campers and stuff, for RVs, trailers, whatever you want to put in there in the infield. They have tons of people. This is the biggest race of the year. Obviously, as I said, it's the Super Bowl of NASCAR. This is the race. If you win this race, you've done something. Limited capacity. So for the first time in 6 years, I guess, they are going to not have a sellout, and that is due to the COVID thing. So we're going to talk about that today. Here's the tweet from Bob Pockrass, the GOAT. He said, Daytona 500 will have limited capacity. The amount is not specified. Track says to ensure social distancing between groups who will be in attendance. Many fans will be reseated in new locations. The reseating process is expected to be complete by early January. Daytona says all campers must have self-contained RVs with toilet facilities on board. No tent camping. Also, because of the location in the restricted infield area, the Geico Grounds Green RV Campground will be closed for February. And then there's also like a form you fill out to if you want to go or not. So you basically have to opt in or opt out. You can opt in if you want to still go to the race, but you're going to get reseated, so it might not be the same seat, maybe not even the same area. I really don't know how they're going to do this reseating process, but this is a big deal, obviously, for NASCAR. One of their highest paying races that they pay the drivers who win. Probably it's their highest viewed race every year for the most part. Their highest ticket sales every year, I bet. So this race brings in a lot of money. A lot of celebrities go to this race. A lot of eyes on this specific race. It's the season opener. It's the Super Bowl of NASCAR. It's the big race that everyone wants to go to, that everyone wants to attend, everyone wants to be there. And they're going to have reduced capacity because of the big rona, the COVIDs, whatever you want to call it. It's unfortunate, obviously, but if you're thinking, they made this call too early, I guess you could say that, but then you got to look at it. It's, as I said, the biggest race of the year. You got to rearrange seats if you are to make it, to reduce the seating. And then also you have to think about the people that are going to this race. People make travel plans. People come from all around the country. Heck, some people might come from other parts of the world. You have to book a hotel. You have to book a flight. You obviously have to pay the tickets. The tickets are expensive, so there's a lot of planning that goes into place when it comes to getting to the Daytona 500, and I'm sure they just wanted to let everyone know as soon as possible the plans for the race, so you could get your travel plans in order. If you already made plans, you could cancel them, or if you already made plans or if you were thinking about making plans, then you could potentially not make those plans if you're not going to make the cut, I guess. But I really don't know how they're going to do the seating capacity, but I do know that they're going to change it up. They're going to space people out. I'm not sure what the rules are in the county that Daytona's in, how many people they're going to have, but I'm assuming, 25 to 30%. That's what it feels like it's been, maybe even 50% if it gets better by then. I don't know what's going on with the vaccine and all that stuff, but hopefully this COVID thing gets better. That would be nice. It's been a long freaking time since it's happened, but the reseating process will take place in December and should be complete in early January. At that time, Daytona will contact their fans who have their tickets and say, hey, we're going to move you here, or we're going to move you there, or whatever. If you want, whatever you want, that is what they're going to do. They're going to have that by early January. So if you have tickets to the Daytona 500 for the 2021 Daytona 500, there's your update on that. They're going to send you an email. And then according to the website, you got to wear your face mask, social distancing. If you've been to a race this year, then you know what I'm talking about. Just normal COVID stuff, the masks and all that. Speed Weeks is expected to have spectators, so the Clash at the Roval, or the Daytona Road Course, and then also the duels. I think they're going to have fans as well. Xfinity and Trucks, I'm not sure, but I know they are going to have fans once again, limited fans at the Daytona Clash, the Busch Clash and all that. And then the camping is going to be restricted. There's not going to be as many there. And then you have until December 11th to opt out if you don't want to risk having the seats where Daytona reseats them that they don't like, according to Bob Pockets, I don't know. He's got a lot of stuff on his Twitters that answers a lot of questions. I'm just reading them off from here. But yeah, that's what I know. I know it's going to be a limited capacity. I do not know the specific number. If I had to guess, 25%, I guess. That seems like the common theme at most of these events, 25 to 30%. If it gets really better in the next few weeks, then maybe, heck, 50%. That would be nice. But as for all the other races, I really don't know. So, like the West Coast Swing, Texas, well, Bristol, Martinsville, I don't know any of those. They have not announced those yet. It's still to be determined when those races, or how many people will be at those races. I think those races are going to give people a little bit more time to see how this whole COVID thing goes. The reason the Daytona 500 is calling it so early is because, like I said earlier, it's the biggest race of the year. So many people come from all over to go to this race, and they just want to inform people as soon as possible. So if they were thinking about making plans, maybe don't go this year because you may not get tickets because people have already bought tickets, or maybe, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, Daytona 500 will not have the normal 100,000 people in the grandstands. It will be a reduced crowd. Other than that, that's all the NASCAR news I got today. Nothing else really happened. Texas basketball beat North Carolina. That's the 5th straight time Texas has beaten North Carolina in basketball. And they are 4-0 with Shaka Smart when he has hair. So, hook 'em horns. Other than that, I don't know. Katie Sackhoff responded to my tweet this morning. That was pretty neat. Other than that, that's been my day. I don't know. How's your day going? Hope you had a good day. Make sure to leave a like. That would help me out a ton. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. That would help me out a ton. And share if you got NASCAR friends. We're going to do the Mandalorian again on Friday. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure out something. And then this weekend, once again, not sure. It's the off season. We'll figure something out.